Ladies and gentlemen, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. And a lot of people know or may not know, I do love my action figures. I like pretty much all scales, all different genres. And most people do know or do not know, I build a lot of models. I also build a lot of crafts, but I also collect a lot of toys. And for the month of March 2025, I have been on a He-Man kick. And it happens just very quickly, suddenly. There was a few things that I picked up for my personal self, and that's usually pretty much all of the female figures. And I got to be a big fan of the turtle crossover with the He-Man figures. And this is the Origins Grayskull. This was the last one I needed, and I have all the Grayskulls. And I finally found one at a really good price, and I was ecstatic to get it. I could have bought the Sorceress many years ago, but I wanted the Castle too, and I finally I did find one price I wanted to pay, and now I do have one to go with the originals and the other incarnations of Grayskull. But most importantly, I wanted to talk about the Starship Eternia. This is the new Adventures of He-Man, which was a direct sequel to the original, basically Hanna-Barbera versions. But the animation was different because I guess Hanna-Barbera didn't do it, but the show itself came out in 88, 89, and most of the toys I have, most of the figures I didn't have hardly any of the playsets, and I never had this. And this is a item I have been wanting since 1989. So what, 37, 38 years, and I finally acquired one. Paid about $40 more than I wanted to pay for it, but I do have one. It is missing the glass, which that's fine, but it had everything else. And if you ever look at the toy, if you notice the gun on top, you can't fit it on the toy itself. This is one of those play sets that I personally liked, and it was one of those I seen it probably once when it came out, and they went either with the clearance or they were just completely gone. Of course, big money back then. This even has the original price tag on it. Toys R Us, $49.99. Big money in 1989. But it was one of those, it was the tail end of He-Man. They were trying to revive it, and and I don't know why I didn't get one. Money was probably one issue at the time, but G.I. Joe was king in my house, so that was 3 3/4 GI Joe was the Lord's scale, and that was a top priority here at the Hare household. So I did finally get one, and I have most of the figures, but there's some I didn't have, and I went down a rabbit hole of and they ain't all of them ain't quite here yet, but again, I got them loose. I didn't get the weapons. They were really good buy. I couldn't resist, and I'll try to get most of the figures that go with this. There's a couple that I probably won't get due to the rarity of it, but the pretty much the basics. I do have a couple extras. Got the Bullet Jet coming. Got the and some of these I don't even remember if they even came out at the time. Were they on sale or I don't know why I didn't get it. Well, I do know why. Joe was the main thing. The Terraclaw, I'd like to get the Terraclaw. If you could actually see it, it almost looks like they took a Hiss tank and modified it. But anyway, the box is in real good shape. I did have to tape the edges here because it was just about to be torn off, but it's a very unique play set. I like the evolution of the show. I thought it actually went from Eternia to space, and there's always that everyone says if a toy line goes to space, that's where it dies. I know that's probably a argument with in the collector world and toy world. Personally, I don't think so. I think it's just another level of play, and I did like how the ship. I kind of wish they would have had that with Grayskull here, just kind of a Grayskull Starship. That's just me thinking out loud. Would like to have a new series of something like that if they wanted to incorporate the new adventures of He-Man. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to get on here real quick, and I'm probably going to do a couple more impromptu toy videos on some older stuff, because there's some things that I bought that brought back a lot of memories, fun memories of especially in some of the He-Man stuff. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. We are tickled they got the Starship Eternia. So that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for next exciting episode.